everybody. This is Johnnie Geathers. Welcome to another JG Mental Fridays. I hope all of you have a great day so far and you just got your day started. I hope you have a great day. So today I will be talking about something that my dad had, that was an impact of his life and that led to his passing. What I will be talking about today is cirrhosis. When I had found out that my dad had cirrhosis when I went to go, see him in the hospital, I didn't know what it was, never heard of it, didn't really know, what it was all about and what it means and everything until I did my research and learn more, about it and stuff. So with cirrhosis is a late stage of liver disease. With individuals that have cirrhosis, they have a scarring of, liver tissue. And with that scarring, what it does is that the scar on your liver creates a bigger impact. And with the impact, it prevents your liver from functioning. Also, what it does is that it impacts the flow of blood. Um, it affects the flow of blood and it also affects the tissues within the liver as well. Um, when I had found out, that my dad had it, I didn't know. I thought it was something that was recent, but this was something that he had for a while and everything. So I want to talk to you now about the signs and what can cause, cirrhosis. So some of the signs of cirrhosis are a loss of appetite. And I can tell you with my dad, he wasn't a big, person that eat. As you can see, there's a picture of him right here behind me. He always been, a skinny person. So he, he'll eat, here and there and such, but it wasn't like as much as you're supposed to get when it comes to, fulfillment. I know my grandma will always say that my dad eat like a bird because he only eat like a little bit and then he said, "Oh, I'm done," and stuff. Fatigue. So we already know with that, with whenever our bodies are in, whenever our organs are being impacted, we are always, tired. And some other signs whenever your cirrhosis is actually taking over and impacting your body is jaundice. We already know jaundice is where your body, turns yellow. But within the aspect within my dad, his eyes were, was yellow. So he had jaundice in his eyes when everything was happening for him. Dark colored urine, weight loss, and then also swelling of your body. Another thing is with cirrhosis is that it could be a precursor to liver cancer. So I know at the time when my dad was in the hospital originally, he was going for a biopsy to see if he had liver cancer, but not knowing that with the cirrhosis was impacting his body more as well. Now with the causes, so some standout causes that stood out to me when it comes to cirrhosis, in which this impacted my dad a lot. One is chronic alcohol use. So, like I told y'all in my previous video, my dad was a heavy, beer drinker. He loved Budweiser. He always been that way ever since I was a little kid. He'll drink any time of the day, morning, noon, night, anytime. But I noticed that his drinking actually went impacted more after my grandma passed, which was, my dad's mom. And surprisingly, tomorrow will actually make it 4 years since she passed. And I know when she had passed, my dad, it affected him. Even though he was like, "No, I'm good, I'm good." But when he was drinking the way that he was drinking more, it was just showing that he was just trying to ease the pain, of my grandma being gone. Another thing is that a cause of it is a damage of fat storage. So whenever an individual has cirrhosis, it impacts the way that fat is being stored, and that impacts our nutrients and everything. And like I said previously in all my videos, I said like everything runs as a system. So with cirrhosis impacting your body, it could affect your other organs, which that happened with my dad. When the cirrhosis was taking more within his body, his kidneys failed, his he had an impact with breathing, which caused the lungs to fail, and then everything else just started failing within his body, which led to him passing on and stuff. So, you know, that's within that aspect of, cirrhosis. Cirrhosis has a bigger, even though it's relating to your liver, but our liver has a major impact within our bodies. So what I want to talk about when it comes to a coping exercise, if you know somebody that has cirrhosis, or someone that actually is going through this moment of having cirrhosis, the main thing I could say is just doing a process of elimination. One thing really is your diet, making sure that you're getting all the nutrients that you need to be able to, get your body restored and everything, with the impact of how cirrhosis is taking over the liver. Alcohol, if you're an individual that has cirrhosis, you definitely got to stop drinking. You can't drink at all with having the cirrhosis, because the more that you drink, the more that it will impact your liver, in which that did with my dad as well. I didn't even notice until I got to Alabama the day before he passed, and I found out that my dad was drinking heavily 2 days before before his biopsy. So that was a big red flag and a big impact as well. Also, just doing your daily checkups. So basically, going to your doctor, getting the liver checked out, making sure everything is straight, making sure nothing worse is happening, things of that nature. Because like I said before, with an individual that has cirrhosis, it could be a precursor to liver cancer. Now, with my dad, when he did the biopsy, I never got the results to say, he had liver cancer or anything like that at the moment. I'm still waiting on like the autopsy results and everything. But from that moment, I haven't heard, anything. And I know that what impacted more with him was the impact of how he had threw up, and then how the cirrhosis just took over his body, which led to his passing. But again, like I said, the coping exercises just do eliminate, process of elimination. Make sure your diet is on point, eliminate alcohol, and then also just continue to do your checkups. And that's all I want to leave you with today. If you have any words or topics that you want me to address, or JG Men on Fridays, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to check out all the videos on there, and also go on my website through Wix to check out the videos on there, learn more about me, check out different podcast episodes I've been a part of, check out articles I did for Health Living Magazine, and ways to connect with me for speaking engagements and other opportunities. Again, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. And now I'm going to leave you with the closing message. Reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be well. Be blessed. And peace.